Flooding continues in Frankfort. This is from the St. Joseph Health Weather Book Camera at the Military History Museum. So keep in mind, these trees that you see here, that would be normally on the riverbank. The stage right now is roughly 12 feet above what would be or breaking into flood stage. So you are a good 10, 12 feet up onto these trees where you're seeing that water right now. So again, it is, again, just too much water. We're at a major flood crest in Frankfort, and that will be continuing now. It looks like well into the weekend at that level. Flooding, it's holding on longer. We've delayed the hydrology forecasts have now been pushed back. So it's taking longer to get the water out of the system, but it will eventually leave. In our 8-day, the first half of February is what it looks like as we get you into the first couple of days here, but the last part of the 8-day starts to look and feel like March. Severe weather awareness continues. We're talking about ice, and not the freezing rain kind or sleet, but the stuff that comes from thunderstorms, hail, and why it's severe. We'll get to all that coming up. Why the flooding? Well, we had the snow and ice melt, which sort of primed the pump. It put the rivers and streams already at some high levels. Now you throw in rainfall 2 to 3 times the normal month's worth of rain, except that we actually did most of that in just the weekend. And this is all on the headwaters of the Kentucky. So when you had the South Fork, the Middle Fork, North Fork, all of them having this much water. And it all gets funneled then right to Beattyville where they all come together and then eventually down the rest of the stream. So that's just, it was a worst case scenario. We've got as a best case here for weather that we don't have any rain coming for a while. Middle to end of next week for our next rain chances. But it's going to be chilly. We're looking at temperatures tomorrow, mid-40s, 47 out of Frankfort. You've got 46 in Nicholasville and Richmond tomorrow in the Bluegrass. Around eastern Kentucky, you've got 46 coming out of Frenchburg and Stanton. Southeastern Kentucky, it's also upper 40s, showing up like in Jackson at 48, Hindman at 49. Barberville looks at a 50. It's also going to be around 50 in Whitley City, 50 in Somerset around the lakes. High pressure, that is a cold Canadian high, thus we are cold. Today has been mild. We weren't going to feel the cold air until tomorrow. That high is also pushing that low south. The second time that's happened this week, and it will not be the last time either. We work our way through Saturday, just lots of sunshine. So the overall pattern, you've got a lot of cold air. In fact, it's nasty cold over toward New England. Big deep low out here in the Pacific is going to bring some unusual weather to California. But this northerly flow here, number one, it brings in our cold temperatures, but it also pushes systems down toward the Gulf. But that's going to change. By the middle of next week, here comes the southwest flow. We start to warm up, but eventually the pattern will turn a little bit wetter for us again. Already fallen to 48 in Carlisle, 49 Owensville, 48 in Moorhead, still holding 55 in Liberty. Right now in Lexington, it's an even 50 after a high today of 55. Severe Weather Awareness Week continues. Hail becomes severe. Warnings are issued 1 inch in diameter, quarter size. When it gets up to golf ball size, roofers come by. We've had some softball size hail here in the past. That usually finds car lots, unfortunately. Cold night, clear, mid-20s. Mid-40s tomorrow, sunshine, but a brisk day. Here you go through the 8-day, mid-40s Saturday, upper 40s Sunday, 50s Monday, then 60s the balance of next week.